Hope you're doing good today. I want to make a video about this for a while, but it is the fear of homelessness. And on this channel, if you're new, I talk about my experience with adoption, living in adoption fog from birth basically to age 38 is when I came out of the adoption fog. So I've been out about a year, and I try to help other adoptees and adopted families understand what some of the cues are and what happens when you're separated from your mother at birth. And on this video, I want to talk about the fear of homelessness, which I experienced. And nothing I talk about on this channel is going to be just my opinion, unless I say it's my opinion. I have researched for decades to figure out what was killing me, and it was adoption grief. It's actually the wrong term. It's not adoption grief. It is relinquishment grief from being separated from my mother. Adoption covers that up because we're considered lucky. And then if we have any issues of sadness and we rebel, we're considered ungrateful. And so it kind of puts us in a place where we can't talk about it, and it's very misunderstood. This is going to be from the book Journey of the Adopted Self by Betty Jean Lifton. It's page 122. Fear of homelessness. Let me see. Many adoptees carry through life the sense of dislocation, sense of being the outsider, a sense of orphanhood. Having experienced total loss once, they fear they could experience it again. They can never be certain of what a secure home is. And this is like, it hits the nail on the head 100%, because ever since I could remember when I was little, from my first memories, I felt this deep fear, and I could not tell anybody about it because it was not talked about. It was not normal, of being homeless. I thought my family was going to abandon me. I thought I was going to grow up and do something where I was either put in jail or be out on the streets in a tent, starving, have nobody that cared about me, and not be able to take care of myself. This overwhelming feeling of I'm screwed, I don't know how to take care of myself, I'm gonna end up homeless, was like a overwhelming like cloud, if you will, like just following me around. And I'm like, what is this? Like, and I couldn't talk about it to anybody. I couldn't really put words to it. It was just an overwhelming feeling that I never really knew what it was or how to deal with it or how to talk about it. And until I understood more about adoption and being an orphan, losing your parents at birth, and being abandoned, being separated from your family and your origins and your culture once, sticks with your central nervous system. It doesn't stick with your memories per se, because it's not a visual, like, oh, I remember the time when I was separated when I was newborn. Like, no, it's like your body remembers it. My body's always in fight or flight. I'm always on high alert. I'm always paranoid. And it's the way I've been my entire life. I don't know anything else. It's just how I've been. And for me, it is just something that has been a very big fear of mine. Even now that I'm out of the adoption fog, I'm married and I have a 2-year-old son. I'm the happiest I've ever been in my entire life. I'm thinking clearly. I am excited about the future, and that has not been the case. Kind of forgot what I was talking about, but it is a huge fear in my marriage that my wife's gonna abandon me, my kid's gonna end up hating me, and I'm gonna be homeless in a tent. It's been the exact same thing my entire life. I just feel like my wife's one day gonna realize that she doesn't love me and she's gonna abandon me, and then it's just gonna be like another abandonment, and I'm gonna be like, I knew she was gonna leave me, like, and I'm gonna have to end up on the street, and nobody's gonna like love me or take care of me or whatever. And it's really weird talking about as a full-grown man, but you know, I'm here not to be like a egomaniac, like a man's man, like whatever, dude. I'm here to help other people, and if that means embarrassing myself and being real on camera, then whatever. But yeah, it is a serious fear of mine, and it's in my research books about adoption. It is something that I couldn't even put words to. So if anybody else identifies with it, that's great. If you do not identify with it as an adoptee or whatever, and you think that this is offensive somehow, I genuinely hope you're happy. And if you're happy, there's no reason why you should be offended. I'm not speaking for any adoptees other than myself. And this has been my personal experience. It's been a horrible thing to deal with. Abandonment is no joke. And the way to deal with it, I think, is to realize and do your research on what relinquishment can cause for the rest of your life. It's not like something that I've magically just talked about and realized and it's just gone away. Like, this is like a real fear. It sucks, and I'm still trying to deal with it. And I hope that I've identified with somebody that helps their life or their adopted child or wherever you may be in life. And I will see you in the next video. I hope you have a great day. Hope this helped.